Hey YouTubers, and welcome to another episode here on ESGNet of Madden 16 Green Bay Packers franchise. This is episode 41, and we are getting ready for a huge game here today as we get to the final game of the regular season here as we take on the Jacksonville Jaguars in this ball game here. So we are looking at 16-0, possibly another undefeated season for ourselves here, as we are going for game number 16 here in week 17. And we could go undefeated once again. This will be the second straight year. But we have a roadblock in front of us, and that roadblock would be the Jacksonville Jaguars here. They could play spoiler to us here today if we don't get ourselves going here. So week 17, there you see 9-6 for the Jaguars. We're 15-0. Trying to go 16-0. Jaguars right now, they need to win here. If they get this victory here, they got a good opportunity here to go into the playoffs here and be the AFC South champions. At the same time, they're currently tied right now with the Indianapolis Colts, who have the same exact record. So they're going to be looking for a win here. Take a look at Blake Bortles there. He's going to be out for the rest of this year. And there you see, I believe, a quad tear there from Dwayne Gates. So, two of their names there, their quarterbacks and corner there, going to be not playing today's game. Take a look there at the standings right now. And like I said, 9-6 for both for the Colts and for the Jags there. Jags would love to get a victory here, especially against us, as we're currently undefeated. And would like to put a loss there in the L spot. So, take a look at Aaron Rodgers. There you see his numbers, 49 touchdowns, 22 interceptions there, very high here. And there you see a little over 4,000, almost 5,000 yards this season. So first and 10, handoff there to Eddie Lacy. Lacy makes a nice run there. That is a good run there from the big man who has been on fire here as of late. He has now got over 1,000 yards now this season here. We go 2nd and 1, ball on the 34-yard line here for Green Bay as they're still in their own territory. Hand off there to Lacy, and Lacy finds a hole there, and now he has found some green grass there as he is taken down there at the 45. Nice job there from him, and he will get another first down. So why not? Let's try to see if we can do something here. This time we're going to go by way of air. Rodgers tries to throw that one, and he gets hit as he throws. That's going to be an incomplete pass, and it's going to now go down to a 3rd and 3 situation here, as we'll hand off to Lacy, and Lacy will get stopped in the backfield there. That is not going to help us at all, as we're going to now have to face a 4th down situation and punt our ball. So we punt the ball, give the ball there to TJ Yates, former Texan, now a Jaguar. There you see 11 touchdowns and 8 interceptions there for him, as he's now taking over the reins here for the Jags. 1st and 10, ball on the 20-yard line here, and Yates throws that one to Thomas, and Thomas gets hit, and he gets hit pretty hard here. That's actually an injury. Nice shot there from Sam Burlington as he hits the receiver here. And he looks like he is in pain there. So they'll call a timeout. Medical timeout. We'll see now 3rd and 5 for Yates and the Jaguars. They throw that one. That's going to be an incomplete pass. No good there for Yates or the Jags. And they'll be forced now to punt the ball themselves. So great job there from our defense. Now we get the ball at the 30-yard line here. 1st and 10. And we'll see this one get thrown up the middle there to Nelson, who gets the catch. And that is going to be a short of a first down. Now, 3rd and 2, and we'll give it to Lacy, and Lacy does a nice job there running that one. That's going to get the first down. Ball now at the 42-yard line. There you see Lacy numbers, 4 carries for 20 yards. So he's looking pretty good here today. Looks pretty confident now. We'll go 1st and 10 now. Here, ball on the 42-yard line here. You see Rodgers see something in the defense, and he goes ahead and throws there to Nelson. Jordy Nelson gets the catch, and he will get to the 49-yard line. And he'll be just a yard shy of getting the first down. So it'll be 2nd and 1 for the Pack as they're in I formation. Handoff there to John Kuhn, who gets the run there. Kuhn makes the first down, and they get a little bit more there. Gets the first down marker, and there you see 1 rush for 7 yards on the play. 1st and 10, ball on the 42-yard line now in Jaguars territory as there's 7 seconds left on the play clock. Play action here from Aaron Rodgers, and he'll throw there to Richard Rodgers there for the nice catch there. Those two have been collaborating all season long here very well. And you see over 1,000 yards now for Richard Rodgers, and he'll get the first down marked at the 24-yard line. So 3rd and 10, ball in the 24, I formation once again, play action, and this time they're going to throw this one up the middle there to Jordy Nelson, who gets the incomplete catch there, and that's going to be forced now Packers to kick a field goal here at the 24. So a 41-yard kick, and it is up, and it is good. The field goal is good. Nice job. And Green Bay's on the board first with 3 points in the ball game with 5:20 line left here in the first quarter. So take a look at the replay, and there you see Cosby makes a nice kick there. No problem there from him, and he will get that one. Nice job there for him. Now, ball on the 20-yard line here. The Jaguars will get the ball, and there you see a flag will be called upon, and it looks like it could be on the Packers here, and it looks like it's going to be face mask, and it'll be called on Nick Perry on that play. Yes, it will. That's going to be a 15-yard penalty. That's an automatic first down for the Packers. So now we'll see here, Jags now 1st and 10, ball on 33-yard line. Nice throw there to Williams, who gets to the first down marker there, and that will be a first down for Yates and the Jags. Now ball now on the 43-yard line here. Yates drops back deep in his pocket, throws that one, and that one could have been an easy catch there, but the receiver drops it there. Now they got to go 3rd and 4 here, and Yates taking off, and B.J. Raji gets in there on the sack. Nice job there from Raji as he gets in there, eating it up there. Gets a hold of the quarterback there. You'll see here, he almost over pursues him, but then realized, hey, gotcha. So now 1st and 10, we get the ball after the punt at the 19-yard line here. Hand off to Eddie Lacy, and Eddie running this one. Nice job there. He now has 5 carries for 31 yards here in the game. So now we'll move on here to 2nd and 1. Hand off to Lacy once again. Why not? He's been doing very well here. He'll get to the first down marker, and we'll get a little bit more there. 1st and 10, now ball on 30-yard line here. Again, call Lacy's number, try to get him to going here, as now he has 7 carries for 35 yards now, with a little short scamper there on that play. So now 3rd and 4, we'll see Rodgers drop back and fires and throws that one to Randall Cobb, who breaks off 1 tackle, 2 tackles before he's finally wrapped up there. And he is taken down there at the 43-yard line with 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Now 22 seconds left here before we get to the second quarter. We'll see that the Packers are in a nice formation there. They're going to hand off to Lacy. Lacy gets a nice run and breaks off 2 tackles before he's pushed out there at the 46. Nice job there as he crosses the 50 there. Now 8 carries, 46 yards now here in the game. So now kicking off the second quarter here. They're going to throw to Lacy this time around. Lacy gets a nice catch there. He will get a nice run there. And that's going to be about a gain of 9 on the play on that throw. Nice job there for his first reception. 2nd and 1 for the Pack. And I formation handoff to Kuhn once again. And Kuhn gets in there on that short scamper for the first down. Ball on 32-yard line here. Rodgers looking back, fires and throws that one as he gets hit. Nice bullet pass there to Richard Rodgers, who gets the catch and does get yardage there. He gets about 7 yards on the play. So nice job there from the Packers here. We're doing a great job here moving the ball and really giving a tough time to the Jags defense here. They got to tighten up here and do something. Now 3rd and 3, Rodgers dropping back, fires, throws that one, and this time they are smart as they hold down, or not really a hold, but they pull down Kuhn and force Kuhn there at the 24-yard line. Now they'll kick a field goal here, and the field goal will be no good. Mason Cosby misses that field goal there. And that is not what you want to see from this guy here, as he is this close to the field goal line. He was in his range here, but just hit off the pole there, and that is not going to be any good. So they still have 3 points on the board, as we'll take a look here. They throw this one up the middle there as Blackman gets a hold of that one, and Blackman, nice job there on that catch. He'll get the first down, and they'll be able to move the chains now on the other side of the 50. Now ball on the midfield. We'll see here Yates throwing this one. He gets sacked as he tries to throw that one. That is a sack. Nice job there from Bradford as he gets a sack. That's a big loss there. It's now going to be 2nd and 18 as you take a look at the replay and see that Crawford just comes out of the blind side there and just takes him, or Bradford comes out of the blind side and takes him down. 2nd and 18, this one gets caught, and that's a nice catch there. Beautiful throw there. And a nice catch from the receiver as Blackman gets the first down, his second reception of the game. 3rd and 6 now here. Yates drops back, looks, and Mike Daniels trying to get in there, but another defender gets in there and wraps the receiver up. A nice job there of getting the tackle there and having it short of the first down. So now we'll see here the Jags are going to go for a field goal here. They kick this one, and this one's high and deep. This one is going to be good. And the Jaguars have now tied up the ball game now, 3 apiece. Nice job there, moving the ball there for the Jags as they do a good job here working the defense here, the Packers. So Packers really got to tighten up here. They don't want to give up anything here. As we'll see here, 1st and 10. Maybe that's the only thing they should give up today is field goals, but really don't want to give up really anything. And we'll see that's going to be a nice catch there on that play. Now 1st and 10, ball on the 37-yard line here, 5:42 left here in the quarter before we get to the second half. We'll see Rodgers drops back, fires, throws that one, and that one is going to get to Richard Rodgers. He gets a nice catch, gets the first down, and moves the chains on the other side of the 50 there. Now at the 46 of Jaguars territory. 1st and 10, Rodgers drops back deep in his own pocket. He looks, he fires, throws that one, and again, that one is thrown to, this time to Jordy Nelson, who makes a nice catch there, and there's a flag on the play. And it looks like it could be against it looks like it's going to be against it's going to be against the defense there, and it's going to be a defensive call there. So now 1st and 10, that's after the penalty here. They get 15 yards, and we'll put them at the 21. That's going to be a nice catch there to Richard Rodgers, who gets a short gain that time around of 5. So now ball now marked at the 17-yard line here. We'll see what they can do here with 2nd and 5. Coach likes what he sees here. They're moving the ball pretty well here. We'll see Aaron Rodgers throws this one up in the air, and that one is going to be called a flag here, as I think that's roughing the passer here on the Jaguars as they have a late hit there, and they look and see here, pass interference. No, it's going to be a pass interference call. It's going to be on Sergio Brown. That's going to be a 1st and 10. They're going to be putting marked at the 1-yard line. So here we are at the 1-yard line here. Easy play here for Aaron Rodgers as he does so well. Gets in there to Richard Rodgers, and a nice catch for that right there. His 12th reception touchdown of the day or the year here for Richard Rodgers. And there you see here, beautiful catch and just a tumble there. Make sure no one gets a hold of him. And that is going to be the first touchdown of the day for the Green Bay Packers and for Aaron Rodgers. So nice job there. As you see, Richard Rodgers, 6 catches, 53 yards, and 1 touchdown. Beautiful day so far for him. Now, we'll go here a couple plays later. Here we'll see 3rd and 10 for the Jaguars. As Jaguars TJ Yates has to throw that ball away, and that's going to force them to punt the ball here and try to get some field position here on the Green Bay Packers, as the Packers now get the ball back at their own 20. 1st and 10, hand off to Eddie Lacy. Lacy tries to run on the outside there, but they gobble him up and take him down for a loss there. That's going to be a loss of 2 on the play on Eddie Lacy. Now 3rd and 1, good opportunity here to bring in Kuhn, and they do so. Nice job. That's what you want to see from your fullback like him. He gets in there, and they call a quick timeout here to serve some time on the clock. They're trying to score here before they go to the second half. 1st and 10, ball on the 38-yard line with 1:31 left here in the quarter. We'll see here that Rodgers drops back. Play action. This one gets tossed up there, and that one gets batted away. Nice job there from the defender, getting that one away from the receiver, as I believe that was Johnson of the Jaguars on that play. 3rd and 10, we'll see Aaron Rodgers here drops back. We'll see a flag will be called, and nice catch there from Jordy Nelson, who brings that one down there. Nice, beautiful catch. And blocking off the defender there that time around. But wait a minute, we have a flag on the field, and it's going to be holding, and it's going to be on the defense. So we're going to go ahead and decline that. And we're going to just go ahead and take the ball where we're tackled and marked at. So now, ball on 30-yard line here. We'll see here, nice catch there to Adams as he gets the catch there. And that's going to be taken down at the 10 as he's a little banged up there. He'll be all right. He'll be back in the game. And we'll call another timeout here. So now, 10-3 here. As we'll see here, ball's on the 10-yard line here. Rodgers dropped back and stay in the pocket there. And he throws an interception right there to Johnson. The linebacker is watching him like a hawk. And they take him and they bring back the ball there. Nice job there from the defensive play of Johnson of the Jaguars there. And they'll get the ball marked at the 13. Now, Rodgers, I don't know what he was thinking or seeing, but yeah, that was right in there. And that was right to the defender. And the defender's like, okay, I'll just go ahead and take that and go take it for a pick six. So look at the ball at the 13-yard line here. We're just seconds away from ending the first half here. And the Jaguars would love to put a score here on the board here to at least try to tie it up before we go to half. So with a minute left here, we'll see T.J. Yates drop back in the pocket here. Throws that one. That's going to be an incomplete pass and no good for him, as now it goes now 2nd and 10. Ball will be marked at the 13-yard line still here for the Jaguars. You see the defense there really liking what they see. Try to get that ball back for Aaron Rodgers here. Now still under a minute. We'll see here. This is going to be a nice play there as Mike Daniels comes in there. Yeah, I said Mike Daniels. He comes in there and gets the tackle there. A tackle for a loss there on the halfback there. Take a look here at the replay. Nice job as he just barrels himself in there and takes down the halfback. Now 1st and 10. 30 seconds left here for Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. They'll throw this one to Richard Rodgers, who gets the catch. Can't get out of bounds there. And it looks like they'll just go ahead and just let it run the clock, as they actually try to run a no huddle here. And they'll see here with 12 seconds left on the clock, they're going to try at least one more play. And that one gets batted away. Dangerous play right there. That could have been easily another pick there from Johnson's there of the Jaguars. 2nd and 10. And we'll see with 8 seconds left here. Aaron Rodgers wants to make an attempt here down the field here. He does. And wait a minute, there's a flag on the field here. It looks like Amendola was held there, as that one's thrown to him. First time of the day there for Amendola. As we'll see, yes, it's a pass interference call, and it will be on the Jaguars. And it'll be a penalty of 9 yards. So now we'll see here with the 3 seconds left here before we get to the half. Aaron Rodgers looks. He's trying to find someone deep, and he does. Throws one high and deep, and that one gets batted away. No one can get a hold of it, and that is going to be how your first half ends. Packers lead it in a very defensive game here, 10-3. Packers looking very sharp here in the first half, and we'll try to see if the defense could try to break away and do some more damage here to the Jaguars offense. We'll try to see if this offense of the Packers can get really revved up and put some distance between them and the Jags here. So now, start off the second half. We'll see the ball now. First half or second half, Jaguars get the ball, and they'll get sacked there. Nice job there from Bradford. He gets a hold of the quarterback again, the second sack of the game, and that will be a big-time sack there as they now sack him there close to the 5 there. So we'll mark him at the 8. We'll see now 3rd and 22 here for Yates, and Yates looking back in the pocket there. Throws that one last minute there, almost gets tackled himself, but throws it away, and that is going to force him to punt the ball at the 8-yard line. So Yates getting really banged up there, especially by way of Bradford. Now we'll see him get the ball at midfield. We'll see Lacy hand off the ball to him, and he'll get a short gain, about a 1 on the play. And they'll say that it, well, actually, they'll go ahead and give him 1. It should be 2, but they'll go ahead and just say 1. Now we'll see 2nd and 9, and a great play right there. Good catch and good stop there from the defense, but unfortunately, Nelson gets a hold of the ball there, and that'll be a first down. Now, players are in I formation. Nice catch and run there from Cobb, as Cobb does get the short of the first down there. There you see Aaron Rodgers, 202 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 interception. Packers in I formation. Hand off to John Kuhn, and Kuhn again ranks a nice little run and a nice little scamper, and he will convert for the first down as he has 4 carries for 25 yards. So now ball on the 24-yard line here. 1st and 10 for the Pack, and that one is going to get caught by Nelson there. Nice catch as he gets the catch there. You see his numbers from last week compared to this week, as this is his first week back into the fold here after coming off that injury there he had. 2nd and inches. Rodgers throws this one up the middle there, and Dante Adams gets that catch, and that is going to be a first down. So doing a great job here with these short catches here and converting for first downs. 2nd and 10 now here for the Packers as you have a man in motion here. We'll see what Rodgers is up to now as he has Dante Adams moving around from the right side of the screen to your left. And nice pass up the middle there. And that's going to be a nice touchdown catch for Jordy Nelson as that one goes in there. Nice play. And there, some choice words there between the defender and the receiver. And yeah, not what the Jaguars wanted to see here today as Nelson gets in there and is tackled there. I don't think Nelson liked that grab by his feet there, but hey, he's in the end zone, and they have now a commanding lead now of 17-3 here in the ball game. So now 2nd and 6 here for the Jaguars as they go ahead and they'll get a good little run here, and there'll be a flag here. Look like it might be a penalty here on a defensive player, and we'll see it is going to be a face mask, and the penalty is going to be on Clinton-Dix. And come on, you got to play smarter than that, kid. So now it's going to be a first down. Ball will be at the 43. Now we'll see the ball at the 44. 2nd and 8, and nice run there. Nice tackle there, and a tackle for a loss there from the defense as Boyd comes in there and gets the tackle. TJ Yates throws this one, and that one gets picked away right there from no other than Clay Matthews, a.k.a. Thor. Gets the ball. Nice job on the interception and brings the ball back to the offense here as they get it now at midfield here with some great field position here and a good way to get back into this ball game. As you take a look at the replay, and yeah, Clay Matthews with one hand snags that ball away. Take a look there and just take that, and I'll go this way, please. So now it's 1st and 10, ball on the 47-yard line. They'll hand off to Eddie Lacy, keep the ball on the ground here. Try to really work this ground game as he has 11 carries now for 51 yards. So he's now has over 50 yards in this game. In the last, 3 or 4 games now, he's had over 100 yards in the game. So he's been playing really well. So now we'll see here, ball on the 40-yard line here, 2nd and 4 for Lacy as Lacy gets this ball again, and he'll run it once again and convert for the first down. So nice job here. Really doing a good job here, really melting down that clock and using Lacy here as now he's getting close to 60 yards in the game. 1st and 10, Packers look like they're going to try to throw the ball this time around. It's going to be a play action here for Aaron Rodgers. Rodgers dropping back, fires, throws this one. That one gets batted away there. Dangerous throw right there as we do have a timeout for an injury. Don't know who it is. It looks like it's a Jaguars player, and he does not look too good. So they'll take a timeout. We'll get back to the field here at 3rd and 1. Ball on the 24-yard line here for the Packers. As they'll go ahead and give it to Eddie Lacy. And nice blocking there on that run block right there. And Lacy gets in there for the first down. And that continues to move the chain. So now ball's at the 20-yard line here. They're in the red zone. They could possibly score once again. 1st and 10. Rodgers throws this one up the middle there. Throws to believe that it is Randall Cobb there. And that will be a catch there. Nice job there from Cobb. 2nd and 1, ball on the 10-yard line here. They'll go ahead and call Lacy's number. He does. He spins out of that one. He gets, again, jumps off to the side there and gets tackled there at the 3. So he's inside the 5 now. And there you see 14 carries, 71 yards. So now 1st and goal here. Ball on the 3-yard line here. Rodgers going to try to rifle this one in the air. He does so. Nice job. Gets that one to Randall Cobb, and that is another touchdown here for the Green Bay Packers. Packers now lead it now 23-3, a 20-point game here as Rodgers just on fire here. 3 for 3 when it comes to red zone touchdowns here today. And a nice play here as now he's getting close to 4,900 yards. 3rd and 10 now here for the Jags as they get the nice catch there. Convert for the first down here. And having a tough time with those first 2 plays there, but now have convert for the first down. 1st and 10, 6 seconds left before we get to the 4th quarter. And TJ Yates gets knocked down and brought down there. Nice play there from the defense, stopping him. And they'll go into the 4th quarter here, still down by 21. We'll see now. Jaguars will go ahead and run a little play there, 16-6, or I should say 3-16. And that will be not a good play there as they cannot convert. So now they go for it, 4th and 4. We'll see TJ Yates throws that one. That one gets overthrown, and that is going to be a loss of downs. Now the ball will be marked at the 42-yard line in Jaguars territory as the offense of the Packers will take over and have a great opportunity here to score. They don't have to score, but they have an opportunity here to put some more points on the board. So now 1st and 10, Jaguars still down by 21, and there you see a nice catch there from the receiver there. You see the numbers defensively today, and yeah, just not too good here for the Jags. Now 1st and 10, ball on the 30-yard line. We'll see here Aaron Rodgers hands off to Eddie Lacy. Eddie Lacy finds a good block there. Finds a great hole to run through and runs that one for a 1st down. Ball will be now marked at the 18-yard line for Lacy and the Green Bay Packers as they move the chains. So nice job here. Doing an excellent job here moving the chains. Now 1st and 10, Rodgers looking. Throws a pass up the middle there to Richard Rodgers, who gets the catch. And he is now 3 yards shy of getting inside the end zone there as he gets taken down after 3. There's his numbers today, and he's looking very sharp here, just being very consistent just like a week ago. 1st and goal now, the ball on the 3rd-yard line, and there you see Eddie Lacy get stopped there. That's going to be a loss of 2 on that play, and it'll be a 2nd and goal now for the Green Bay Packers. So now 2nd and goal for the Packers here. Hand off to Eddie Lacy. Lacy trying to find a hole. He does a little turn and spin. Gets into the end zone. Nice job for his first rushing touchdown of the day. Green Bay now leads it now 30-3 here. Woo! Talk about a tough day here for this defense of the Jags, as they just can't handle this high-octane offense of the Green Bay Packers. So nice job there, as Eddie Lacy just drags a guy in there with him and gets the touchdown. So there you see the offensive comparison numbers here today when it comes to rushing and passing. A good balance between the passing and rushing here for the Green Bay Packers. 2nd and 4, ball on the 38-yard line here. Yates throws this one up the middle there to Blackman, and Blackman gets the catch there, and that's going to be a convert for the 1st down there. 1st and 10 for the Jags. Jags still having a tough time here. Ball on the 43-yard line here. Jags haven't really been crossing the 50 yet until that play right there, and they do as they get to the 44-yard line of the Green Bay Packers. So 31-3 here now for the Packers. As you see here, the Packers defense breaks down here as the Jaguars offense does a great job on that pass there. Great play as Clinton-Dix cannot believe it. And Robinson is injured on the play there. He is hurt, and he will be taken off the field there. So now 1st and goal here for Jacksonville as Yates looks and he fires this one up the middle there, and that is in there as Blackman gets a hold of the touchdown catch, and that will be a touchdown for the Jaguars as they're now on the board here, 31-9 with the extra point still pending here. They look like they're trying to come back in this ball game here and do something here, showing that they are not going to be just roll over and just end up taking it. So we'll see now the quarterback comparisons between both Aaron Rodgers and TJ Yates, and of course Rodgers having the better day here. 1st and 10, and we'll hand off there to Eddie Lacy, and Lacy again run the ball with a nice healthy run that time. Now 3rd and 3 for the Packers. They're in I formation. Play clock going down to 4 here, and we'll see handoff there to Lacy, and Lacy will get tackled there. Cannot convert for the 1st down, and that will be we'll keep the clock running here, but that will force a punt. So they punt the ball, and the Jags will get the ball at the 46-yard line here. Yates throw this one to Blackman, and Blackman gets the catch near midfield at the 45-yard line. So it'll be 2nd and 1, just a yard shy of getting the 1st down. Now 3rd and 1, Yates gets the throw, catch, and that's going to be a fumble here. They're looking for the ball, and Williams gets a hold of the ball here. Somehow, some way, he finds the ball and is able to run that one until he's stopped at the 14-yard line. Great play there or actually a lucky play there for the Jags, as that could have been easily a turnover there. Should have been a turnover as you had more Packers players there, but Packers, for whatever reason, defense could not find the ball. So now 1st and 10, Yates throws this one up there. That's going to be deflected, and that's going to be an incomplete pass there, as it's now 2nd and 10, ball at the 14 with 3:12 left here in the 4th quarter. So now here we are with 2:40 left here in the 4th quarter, and we'll see here a tackle, and that's going to be a bit of a small gain of about a couple yards there. It's going to be a 4th and 7 now for the Jags. So now 4th and 7, Jaguars trying to see if they can put something on the board here. And we'll see TJ Yates throws this one, and that one gets caught, and that one is in the end zone. Nice job there, as Yates had pressure that time around and does a nice job throwing to the receiver there for the touchdown with just 2:01 left here in the fourth quarter. Take a look at the replay there, and Yates, a little bit of pressure there, but had ice water in his veins that time around and was able to rifle that one in there. Nice job. So now onside kick here for the Jaguars here as they go and try to see if they can get the ball back. Amendola gets the catch. Nice job as the Packers put their hands team on the field. And that will be a ball that will be marked at the 47-yard line in Packers possession. So now under the 2-minute warning here, we'll see Eddie Lacy run the ball here. Nice job. Don't really have to score here, but the Jags will call a timeout to try to conserve any kind of time, any kind of really chance to stay in the game. So now 3rd and 3 and hand off to Lacy. Lacy will get a nice scamper there, and that will be a first down there as they call another timeout on on the Packers. So now 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Lacy running this one, and again gets another nice scamper there as they call their final timeout here in the game. Jacksonville does, and any hopes of trying to come back in this game are now taken away. 3rd and 9 here with a minute 21. We'll see the Green Bay Packers hand off there to Starks, and Starks makes a nice run here. He is bulldozing himself in there, and that should be enough right there to call the ball game here as Starks gets the first down. Nice run there from him today as he's been kind of quiet here this season. And we'll see here that the game will finally officially end here of a final score of 31-17. Jacksonville tried to come back here in the last 6 minutes of this ball game here, but too little too late as the Green Bay Packers now are officially undefeated for the 2nd year in a row as they go 16-0 coming out of week 17 and now definitely have a bye week here coming up for themselves for the wild card round, and we'll see who they play against in the wild card. So there you see the box score there. Take a look here at some of the numbers there. Rodgers, 67% of his completed passes. Nice job compared to TJ Yates, 51%. He was 16 of 31. Rodgers, 27 of 24. 3 touchdowns, 273 yards there for Aaron Rodgers for today. And just a really great game there for him and for his team as they really really just took their time going down the field and really just putting up the numbers they needed to win the ball game. Really a great job from Eddie Lacy. 26 carries, 127 yards, a touchdown. John Kuhn, 4 carries for 25 yards. Jordy Nelson, 8 receptions, 96 yards, 1 touchdown. Randall Cobb, 5 receptions, 37 yards, 1 touchdown for him. Richard Rodgers, 8 receptions for 87 yards and a touchdown. So nice job. We almost had 2 guys receiving yards over 100 yards there today. Clay Matthews, NIT, and 5 tackles for him. 8 tackles and a tackle for loss there from Clinton-Dix. BJ Raji, 2 tackles and a sack from him. So defensively, we looked really, really good today. And of course, by the way, we scored. Defense really helping us out there, getting good field position. I almost feel very confident. The reason why these guys have been playing the way they have been all season long is because of that defense. The defense is really coming to light the way we want that defense to come up, which being no nonsense, no taking nothing, not giving up nothing kind of defense. All right, so with that being said, we'll take a look here, and yeah, it's the playoffs. The first round of playoffs will be the wild card round. In the next episode, we'll show you guys those wild card games. We'll not play-by-play, but we'll show you some of the stats and stuff. We'll also get into the playoff picture of what's going to happen in the divisional round. We'll see who will play in that first game in the playoffs for us. They're coming up. Also, coming up here after this episode will be a Packer Talk episode. We'll preview review Week 17, review the regular season there we had. Also, take a look at some player awards for the year. Also, some stats for the team and throughout the league, and then get a preview of the playoffs and what we need to do for the playoffs to be successful once again and bring home another trophy to Titletown. So that'll be, those 2 episodes will be coming up here very soon here. I hope you guys sit back and wait and enjoy those. So far, it's been a fun season. I can't wait to hopefully finish this series off with a Super Bowl win here for the Green Bay Packers. So that is it for me, you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like if you did enjoy the video. Please also subscribe for more Green Bay Packers franchise here on ESGNet. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Tumblr. The links are down below in the description. And to get the latest on what is going on here on ESGNet and what is going on in sports in general. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, keep yourselves healthy, and I will see you guys next time.